Um, Hello and happy Marchintosh to everyone here. Um, Today I'm going to be working on something that's been sitting around for quite a while and I haven't gotten to it, and that's a PiSCSI. So I have a number of Macs around and a number of blue SCSIs and other such things, but no PiSCSIs yet. However, I've got some boards that just need to be assembled. So I'm going to put one together today, and depending on how long that takes, might get the new SE that I recently got out and crack it open for the first time. It's working fine. I've had it running with Blue SCSI before, so um, might get a chance to pull that out and pop it open and stick this PiSCSI in and see how that goes. So, let's get to it, I guess. All right. So, again, happy Marchintosh. If y'all don't know what Marchintosh is, go to marchintosh.com and check it out. It's a month of celebrating everything Mac, retro computing wise. So definitely wanted to do my part and have something in here for this month. So this will be it probably, unless I get a chance to do something else. This month's been rather busy for me, so um, hopefully I'll get to do something else. But if not, I'll be doing stuff in April and May and whatever. So let's get to it. So PiSCSI, PiSCSI.org, you can go to. It's a great Discord server for the Open Retro SCSI projects, PiSCSI and Blue SCSI both. And I would recommend, if you have not participated in that and you are a user or would like to be a user of PiSCSI and Blue SCSI, definitely join the Discord there. And it's a very good group of folks there. You've got a lot of the developers of those projects, maintainers, and a lot of other people that are just there to help and chat about SCSI things and that sort of stuff. Um, so anyway, I'm going to be going through the assembly here of the PiSCSI. I've got a full size here that I will be assembling. So I guess I will switch cameras here and we'll take a look at what's on the desk here. So got the PiSCSI. It's got all the surface mount components already installed on it from this from JLC PCB maybe or something like that. Got a few of these. Anyway, we'll be adding the surface, the through-hole components to it today. And so that's really going to be the DB5 connector, the IDC connector, the Raspberry Pi header. I'm going to go ahead and put the headers on and a OLED screen, since I've got one sitting around. And of course the Pi Zero I'll be using for this for now. Probably end up moving that to a Pi Zero 2W, but for now just a 0W because I just literally have it sitting here. So all right, I think everything else should be pretty good. I'm going to do the traditional orientation for this, which will mean the box header and 25 DB25 will be sticking up, and the Raspberry Pi header will be down. So that it leaves room for the screen to be used. So I guess I'll get started with that. Okay, don't need to see any of this. I'm just scrolling through the documentation. Looks like we need a couple pictures here for a few things, but maybe I'll take a few pictures as we go. Okay, this looks like it should be a piece of cake. Get my Pine 64 soldering iron warmed up here. Fan. Sorry for the noise. Okay, we don't need a fan on that. We'll just go low. All right. Let's see, what should I do first? I guess the box header would be good. Some big and flat. Just get on the side tack down here. And we'll lay it flat here. That's good. Tip's a little dull, needs to be. There we go. Oh, come on. I might just throw a little flux on here. This is not enjoying itself right now, so just throw a little flux on. Make this work go a little easier. Okay. So through the bins here. Okay. Yeah, soldering iron is not doing well today. Let me crank it up a little bit in heat. There we go. That's a little better. In there. Okay. Making some good progress here. Well, it appears that first pin that I did, I may have pushed down a little bit on it. So let me see if I can get it back in a position here. Easier to do with three hands. Yeah. Push it too far, maybe a little bit. It's pretty good actually. Okay. Set the side down here. Let's more light. Give myself too much glare. Yeah. Sorry for the shakiness. The boom that my microscope is on is rather shaky. I'm getting used to using a digital microscope. Find it a little easier on the eyes than some dorky magnification glasses, but it's definitely a little different, and there's a little latency to get adjusted to. You can't really tell the depth as well either, so it's just a little adjustment to get used to. But I'm enjoying the quality of this. Camera here. Got another monitor over here with the HDMI out from the microscope, and it is quite good to look at. All right. $50 pins. Done. Okay. Same height will be this. Pretty close to it. So tack this one in. has to be straight up and down. Okay. That looks good. Just slot the screen in like that. That'll be nice. I'm probably going to have this internal. Don't think I'll really be using this externally at all, but I'll go ahead and install the DB25 female. I'm used to using the DB25 male on my PiSCSI, but with this I could just, I don't know, use it with a cable. So I've got plenty of SCSI cables around, so shouldn't be a problem there. Okay, get some heat into this. That's good for now. Make sure these are down. It's looking good. These connectors suck up the heat. That's for sure. But they take all the stress, so good to have them filled up. Boost up the temp of my iron for a few seconds. Extra 20 degrees makes a huge difference. Yeah. Just realized I had my fan turned around backwards. Sitting there blowing smoke into my face. Not the best move. Okay. We're gonna start the second round. It's harder to get into those. All right. Getting through this in good time. isopropanol. Flux residue off of there. See a pin. Need some attention. There's a reset there. It's hiding under the flux. Always good to look at things from a couple different angles. Sometimes reflections show things up. A couple on this DB25 that need a little more solder on them. Give it a nice slope. There we go. Look good. All right. Along. Let's get this 40-pin header in. Use the slightly smaller gauge solder on this. Just a little easier to get in there. Okay. Let's get this down flat. That's good. Take the other side. Okay. Well, I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna go at this from this side. Get this inside first. Easier to control the exact amount of solder with this finer solder, but you do move through it quite a bit faster. End up with some warm fingers. a little wet. Both sides dried pretty well. Flux is definitely sticky. That's a little better. Okay, yeah, that looks better. All right, so here we go. PiSCSI version 2.7. Can pop an LCD on there. Or, sorry, OLED on there. Put that off. Pop our Pi on there. And we've got a hopefully working PiSCSI. Excellent. Should be done with soldering. Let's see, is there anything else? We need the bare connector. Really hope I got the box header on right. Pretty sure I did. Thank goodness. Opening goes towards the outside of the board, towards the DB25. Okay, so I can go to setup instructions now. I went ahead and already loaded onto this micro SD card, loaded up the build from November, which is the latest release, and used Balena Etcher as recommended to flash it. Switch back here to the browser. So went to the releases page, and as it recommended to go ahead and use Balena Etcher, because the latest version of the Raspberry Pi Imager now decides, hey, maybe you shouldn't use a default password in the image. So it has you change that as it goes. So, but that right now causes some problems with PiSCSI. So did that, and also made sure to get the RMHF for the Raspberry Pi Zero, and I configured my access point and password using the WPA supplicant.conf file. So we should be good to go. Did that. We're not doing that. So configured Wi-Fi after flashing before booting. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, looks like next up is to log into the Raspberry Pi. Well, let's get her powered up then. Okay. It's powered up. It is powering up. Let's see when it comes online here. We do have under the PiSCSI lights, you have activity on the Raspberry Pi Zero. And go back here and just do a little editing on the fly here and add in the microscope feed. So keep an eye on it. We did. Okay. I see a PiSCSI just showed up. When it work? All right, let's see if PiSCSI local will load it. Maybe not. Maybe it will. Let's see. Let's try. Okay. I'm logged in. Let's see. Let's get the screen caption. Let's see. Okay. Big enough to read here. All my windows arranged here. All right. Good. So yeah, update. Supply 0. It's going to take a little while. That's for sure. While it's doing that, why don't I get the SE out? Fan. Okay, call me that. Okay. Lovely SE. Says 1 megabyte of RAM, 800K drive, and 20 SC hard disk. I know for a fact the hard disk is not functioning. But I haven't opened it up, so I don't know why. So we'll figure that out. But I think it is upgraded to 4 meg, if I remember right. So let's get these. Screw one. Absurdly long Torx driver. Screw two. This is 300 millimeters long. Way more than's needed, but it certainly works well. Three. Screw four. I don't think that the SE has a hidden one like the Plus does. So we will geometry. What do we have here? We have the inside of an SE. Lovely. Okay. All that is good. The sudo app update and install just finished. Go ahead and click the next command, just a clone. I wonder, do I need to do any of this anyway? Let's just see. Hey, nice. Guess I don't need to do any of that, do I? I've actually got everything we need here. Including, it looks like, some images. Very cool. All right, let's see what I need to do next. So that's essentially already good. ENB is eliminated when PiSCSI daemon is running. Good deal. So that is up and running. Okay. So I'm going to need termination. So I need to move both switches 1 and 2 to on position. So terminable here. On and on. Good. Okay, no images are currently attached. But it looks like I've got some images. Here's some boot drives. 608, 701 would be good. All right, that's all well and good, but we've got the web interface, so let's see what we can do to just mount it there. Okay, we've got a drive configured now. Should be 608 boot. Save the configuration file. And I think we need to shut this guy down. So let me. Okay, Pi is probably shutting down. Should be. Okay, its light is going out now. So go ahead and unplug Mr. PiSCSI here. And let's change to desk view here. Clear the microscope view out here. Okay, camera, stop going crazy. So iron off. Just make some room for this lovely assy to sit here. Assy is in good shape, I will say. Was happy to get it locally. No cracks or damage. I've not tried the floppy drive yet, but like I said, the hard drive is definitely not mounting. We'll go ahead and unplug the SCSI cable here. Damaging the yoke, of course. Yeah. And it's next to impossible to get that connected without taking the drive out, which I don't really want to do right now. So that's okay. Plug our PiSCSI in. Let it just kind of sit there. Good for now. All right. Would help if I had a power cable. 1 second. Might as well get a good old gray one. Let's see. Oh no. Screws everywhere. Okay, I got 3 of them. Okay. More screws. Need some more table space. So I'll work on that. Okay, I think I'm in view again here. Get ADB devices plugged in. I think it's the left on the SE. Yes, indeed. Got my very much in need of cleaning Apple design keyboard. My Mac Alley 2-button I've had forever. Mac Alley, I've always called it Mac Ally. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Moment of truth. I love the sound. All right. Gray screen. Let's see. Can I go in my view here? Okay. My question mark. I guess it's got to have time to boot up anyway. I've seen activity light on mine right there. Of course, the hard drive is still getting power, so that's probably it. Let's see what lights we've got going on here. Apparently, the screen needs some work to get that working. B is not on yet. Doesn't look like I've got power at all in the PiSCSI. I'm figuring it would be powered by termination, but maybe not. All right. Well, in that case, plug it back in. One moment. If I'd known that, I would have put the bird connector on. Oh well. All right. Sorry for making anyone sick here. Power lights are now on. TV light went off. ENB does appear to be on. Welcome to Macintosh. Look at that. Booted up. PiSCSI. Pretty nice. Yeah, 4 mega RAM. That was right. Excellent. Okay. Wow. Shut this down. Excellent. That makes me very happy. Okay, so PiSCSI is still on. And let's see, I should be on the same IP here. Yes, indeed. Okay, so that is drive 6. Great. I'm going to disable termination again. And I'm going to do that because why not? I'll go ahead and stick my PiSCSI that I've got a bunch of stuff on and see what happens. An external. It is pulling power from termination. So let's turn it back on. Drive 6 is different. Okay. All right, let me, these go in here. Bring power back on. We'll see. Will it boot? Will it not boot? Don't have any SCSI conflicts. But I do have 2 retro SCSI devices in here. Sign loading yet. This may be something I need to research some more. At any rate, I shouldn't need to have both of them plugged in at the same time, because I can upload HDA files to the web interface of PiSCSI. So should be fine. It does not appear to want to boot. So that's the key combo. These old ones. Clicking something that has to redo. Read the SCSI bus. Okay, well, I'll simply turn it off for now. And I will remove power from the PiSCSI and crank it up with just the blue SCSI. Make sure blue SCSI's functioning normally, and it should. That's the only thing in there. Not working. So it's working before. 1 second. Power down. Then disconnect the SCSI cable as well. And reseat the blue SCSI. Didn't like both of them plugged in. Interesting. But independently, no problems whatsoever. So, excellent. Great to see. Little starry night. Say goodnight. Hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight. I will hopefully get another something made for Marchintosh, but if not, be coming soon after that. Starry night. Really need to get flying toasters on here. Like those simple after dark screensavers. So much fun. All right. Well, thank you all very much for watching. We will say goodnight for now. Thank you. Bye-bye.